Commercial vehicles aren't like your normal car, especially when it comes to making sharp turns. Now, let's delve into the art of executing sharp turns while driving a commercial vehicle. It's crucial to understand that turning a commercial vehicle is not as simple as turning a small car. You have to account for the size, weight, and movement of your vehicle, especially when executing sharp left or right turns. The key is to approach these turns slowly and with a wide arc. Think of it as a graceful dance, one that requires precision and patience. So, what does slow and wide mean in practical terms? Well, slowing down allows you to maintain control of your vehicle during the turn. It gives you the time to react to any unexpected obstacles or changes in the road condition. As for the wide arc, consider the length and breadth of your vehicle. You need to give it enough space to complete the turn without colliding with other objects or veering off the road. Now let's consider the flip side. What happens when you turn too sharply? The most dangerous outcome is a vehicle rollover. Commercial vehicles have a high center of gravity, which makes them susceptible to tipping over if a turn is executed too sharply or at high speed. Rollovers are not only dangerous to you as the driver, but can also lead to significant property damage and pose a threat to others on the road. But fear not. With practice and awareness, you can master the skill of executing sharp turns. Always remember to plan your route in advance. Anticipate the turns you'll need to make and adjust your speed accordingly. And above all, stay vigilant. Keep an eye on your mirrors to monitor the movement of your vehicle and ensure you're staying in your lane. Remember, slow and steady wins the race, especially when making sharp turns in a commercial vehicle. So take your time, stay alert, and you'll handle those sharp turns like a pro. This is not just about getting from point A to point B. It's about doing it safely, responsibly, and with respect for the power of the vehicle you're commanding. Being able to center and maneuver your vehicle is crucial, especially in tight spots. Let's take a moment to appreciate the importance of centering. When you're behind the wheel of a commercial vehicle, you're not only responsible for your own safety, but also that of others on the road. Centering your vehicle, keeping it aligned with the road markings and staying within your lane not only ensures a smooth ride, but also helps prevent accidents. Now let's talk about maneuvering. Picture this. You're in the heart of a bustling city, surrounded by small cars, pedestrians, cyclists, and narrow lanes. Sounds challenging, doesn't it? Well, it can be, but with the right skills, you can navigate these tight spots with ease. The key to maneuvering in restricted areas is anticipation and control. Always keep an eye on what's ahead and around you. Is there a car pulling out of a parking spot? Is a pedestrian about to cross the road? Being aware of your surroundings will allow you to anticipate potential obstacles and react accordingly. But what do you do when you come face to face with a tight spot? Well, the first thing to remember is, don't panic. Take a moment to assess the situation and plan your move. Use your mirrors to check your surroundings and gauge the space you have. Then, execute your maneuver carefully and smoothly, making sure to maintain control of your vehicle at all times. Remember, it's not about speed, but precision. It's better to take a few extra seconds to ensure you're maneuvering safely rather than rushing and potentially causing an accident. Also, don't hesitate to use your vehicle's size to your advantage. Other drivers are usually more cautious around larger vehicles and will often give you the space you need to maneuver. The challenges faced by commercial drivers in crowded urban areas are indeed daunting, but with a calm mind, keen observation, and precise control, they can be overcome. With practice, you'll be able to maneuver your vehicle like a pro, even in the tightest spots. Entering and exiting highways can be a challenge in a commercial vehicle, but with the right knowledge, you can do it with ease. Today we're going to delve into the process of entering and exiting interstate or controlled access highways. The first step in entering a highway is timing. It's crucial to match your speed with the flow of traffic. You don't want to enter the highway at a significantly slower or faster pace than the other vehicles. It's a dance of sorts, and you're looking to join in seamlessly. Next, it's time to check your mirrors. This is not a one-time glance, but a constant awareness of your surroundings. Your mirrors are your eyes on the road, giving you a 360-degree view of your environment. They show you what's behind you, what's to your sides, and most importantly, they can help you spot any potential hazards. Now let's talk about signals. Using your turn signals is not just a courtesy, it's a necessity. It's your way of communicating your intentions to other drivers. When you plan to merge onto the highway, signal well in advance. This gives other drivers ample time to adjust to your actions. Exiting the highway requires the same attention to detail. Start by planning your exit in advance. Don't wait until the last minute to get in the correct lane. Again, use your mirrors to check for other vehicles and signal your intentions early. When you're ready to exit, start slowing down. Don't slam on the brakes, rather gradually reduce your speed. This isn't just about your safety, but also the safety of those around you. A sudden stop can lead to a chain reaction of accidents. Lastly, when exiting, follow the exit ramp at a safe speed. Remember, the exit ramp may be curved and typically has a lower speed limit than the highway. With the right approach, you can enter and exit highways safely and confidently. Remember, driving a commercial vehicle is about more than just getting from point A to point B. It's about doing it safely, efficiently, and with a high level of skill and awareness. Knowing how to maintain a safe distance and start and stop properly is crucial to safe driving in a commercial vehicle. Now, you might think, I've driven a car, how different can it be? Well, quite different, my friend. Let's start with following distance. In a regular car, a safe following distance is typically 3 seconds. But when you're driving a commercial vehicle, you need to double that to at least 6 seconds. This is because commercial vehicles are larger and heavier, and so they take longer to stop. And at high speeds, that stopping distance increases even more. Now imagine you're on a highway cruising at 65 miles per hour. You see a car in front of you. You start counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and so on until you pass the same point. If you don't reach 6 Mississippi before you pass that point, you're following too closely, moving on to starting and stopping. It's not like driving your regular sedan where you can slam on the brakes if a cat runs in front of you. With a commercial vehicle, you need to be gentle, gradual, and predictable. When starting, ease into it. Don't just jam down the accelerator. Remember, you're moving a lot more weight than a regular vehicle. Stopping is a similar story. Begin applying the brakes well in advance of where you need to stop. And remember, it's not just about you. Other road users need to be able to predict what you're going to do, so signal your intentions early. And what about stopping on a hill? Well, that's a whole other story, but here's the Cliff Notes version. Keep your foot on the brake, shift into gear, and then slowly release the brake as you apply the accelerator. Remember, safety is the most important thing when controlling a commercial vehicle. So keep these tips in mind next time you're out on the road. It's not just about getting from A to B, it's about doing it safely.